Cassius Marsh, all tatted up, number 3, new hair. It's a big offseason change for you. How you feeling going into the season?
I feel amazing, worked really, really hard this summer, and I feel like I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. I'm more experienced, and I'm really confident coming into camp, and I'm ready to work hard.
Cassius, you look at the defensive tackle rotation last season, and it almost seemed like each guy in that role had some kind of sort of fatal flaw. You were good, but you were young and inexperienced. David Carter was good, but he didn't have any starting experience. Nate Chandler moving to defensive tackle, all that kind of stuff. Now the rotation seems just a notch above last year's. Do you feel that everyone kind of addressed that kind of concern that maybe they had last year going into this year?
Everybody's working hard. Justin Edson, he's 5th-year senior, old guy, but he worked hard, and he's continued to work in this summer, and he's going to be a great player for us. Nate's working hard. He's developing his body into what he wants it to be, and everybody saw their flaws and worked on what they needed to work on. And everybody's got a little bit more experience from last season, so I feel like the defensive line as a whole will be a lot better than it was last season.
Cash, I remember watching you at Oaks Christian, just manhandle guys, just being bigger, stronger, faster, a better athlete. At times you didn't need any technique because you just ran guys over. You know that.
Yeah.
At this level, I remember you talking to me about that technique and about learning to play the position of defensive tackle. How far ahead do you sort of feel just from a year before, just in terms of knowing the little tricks of the trade?
I feel so far ahead of where I was when I first got here. It's crazy how much a year does. With old Coach Howard, he taught me a lot, but Coach Inoke has taught me a great deal since he's been here in the short time he's been here. And I feel like I've never been more ready to have a breakout season, so I'm excited.
That's not good. We'll bleep that out. Coach Bechterfield, he's a different kind of player than you. You're obviously much taller and all that kind of stuff, but he came in, trying to make a name for himself, wasn't highly recruited, all that kind of stuff. You were one of the top recruits in the country. Is it difficult learning from someone who doesn't really have your frame of reference? You guys had different high school careers and have different college careers and all that.
Coach Inoke is, we clashed a little bit, but we've gotten to know each other, and I've learned a great deal from him, and I couldn't be more happy to have him as my coach. He's a great coach. He's a very good guy, very good man, and I'm happy with him as my coach. As far as learning, he's a great teacher. He makes it easy for us to understand. He has great drills. He knows the game, he studies the game, and he loves the game. So.
One thing Coach Neuheisel said that just I can't get out of my mind, really interesting to me, was that the coaching staff last year didn't have the necessary chemistry. And that doesn't mean, 2 guys going out for a beer after practice. That's not chemistry. Chemistry is all, the message sounding the same from everyone, or at least the message being the same from everyone. Do you feel that a change in that this year? Do you feel like the coaching staff is able to maybe sound more alike this year?
Well, last year, I think it was a little too young to pay attention to that. I was so focused on everything else.
Okay.
But this year, the coaches all seem to be on the same page. They all seem to be friendly with one another, and especially Coach Inoke and Coach Tracy. They have very, very similar views. Coach Neuheisel and Coach Inoke pretty much, on D-line we go by Mafu, and that's our phrase, and it's very similar to Coach Neuheisel's phrases. Some responsibility, mental toughness, all that stuff, and everybody seems to have the same goals and the same frame of mind. So,
yeah.
I could definitely tell a difference from last season.
Last couple things I have for you. Who do you think is going to surprise us this year?
Surprise you this year?
Besides you.
I don't think it'll be a surprise, but
oh wow!
No, I'm playing.
Bold, Cassius Marsh.
I'm playing. But I think CLE Epinesa.
Okay.
He had a great summer. He lost the necessary weight that he needed to take off.
Okay.
And, I think he'll come out faster, and he's motivated. And I think Justin Edson as well. I don't know how much everybody expects from him, but he had a really good spring, and he looks great to me. And He's an older guy, he's experienced, and I think he's going to have a great season.
All right, good stuff. Cassius Marsh, UCLA defensive tackle, going to 3. I don't know how I feel about 3. I was number 71 in high school, so I had that little bond. What? Explain the 3.
You know what? I just wanted a single-digit number, and
You quarterback? I mean,
no, I mean I wanted to change it up. You know what I mean? Because in college, this is the only time I'll be able to do something like this. So I felt like I should take advantage of that. You know, 71 is my number. It holds a special place in my heart, and you know, hopefully I'll be able to go back to that if I go to the league. But for now, I'm free.
Okay, we'll go by 3. Cassius Marsh, thanks.